Hello, people! We made it to a live show for once. I'm currently texting on the Twitter or whatever, tweeting to let people know that we're starting. So we're waiting for Deja to hop on. If there's noise in the background, it's because my washing machine is upstairs and it's kind of an open apartment space. And the internet in my room wasn't working, which is part of the reason why we're 20 minutes delayed. But you know, technical difficulties keep us on brand. So we're just waiting for Deja. We'll wait a few moments. We're going to talk for 15 to 20 minutes-ish about what it fits us and then finish talking about it next week. So that's the update. But we'll just wait for Deja to hop on here. Tweet. Tweeting. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to plug in headphones in case my apartment mates come in, because it is a possibility. We have a viewer. Oh, wait, maybe not. Either way, we're just excited to talk about books. Yeah, so I live in an apartment now, and I've never live streamed here, so we'll see how this goes. It is raining outside, and I have a dog, and he's like right here, sitting on my lap, like a good little boy. Huh. Let's see. Can I on 2 live streams at once if I join Deja's and she joins mine? Let's see. Google.com. Let us see. Deja, hop on our live event. Hop on. Get my email. Technical difficulties definitely keep us on brand. This is a true statement about every time we try to do a live show. We're always so late, and it's so difficult sometimes. Let's see, I need to open and see what's going on in the chat space. Home. To update you guys on my 2019, it's been extremely busy. Having a dog really takes up a lot of time, which is why it's been very difficult for me to get video content out, and which is why I have not done so in a long time. I also lost my memory card with all these pre-filmed videos on it, and that was a bummer. So I have not done so. It was definitely a bummer. Oh, Deja is trying. Deja, where are you? Did you get my email? Our live shows are such messes, but it's okay. It's a brand. It's a brand. Not allowed to join. I told you to join. Okay, let's see. I'm resending you the email. Invite. It says your invitation has been posted, Deja. You have an invitation. I hope it lets you join me. I made us a thumbnail Well, we were having technical difficulties, but we're ready to talk about this book. What if it's us? I hear something. Did we get a Deja on the live show? Did we get one? Did we get Deja?
You caught a wild Deja.
I feel so accomplished. That took me like a half hour to figure out. I feel like they changed their format.
They did. It's because like YouTube went from like the classic creator studio to that new one, and so I didn't know where to find it, and I was like, "This is too complicated."
And then it started to live show me, but then I had the spinny wheel of death, and it wouldn't go through, so I couldn't actually get live. And then I had to restart my computer.
It's like mess, but like you said, at least we're on brand.
We are, and we have a new book club member.
Oh, hi!
Taz, say hi to the camera.
They're like, what is going on? What is happening?
Hello. He's like, whatever. I'm
gonna tweet that we're live.
Cool. I tried to, so hopefully people will see. But if not, at least we get to chat. Taz, come back. Taz, we want you in the show, buddy. You want to be in the show? Here, no. Okay.
All right. Okay. So do you want to like wait until like a couple of people show up? Because I think right now it's just me and you.
Yeah, we can wait a few minutes. We can just chat about our 2019 reading experiences so far until people show up. And it'll just be a really low key.
Yeah, I've decided at this point that I'm going to have like a goal for while I'm in school versus a goal for when I'm not in school. Because if I try to make one for like the entire year, I'm going to be stressed out during the school year.
That is so valid. You mean just like for reading books in general? Or like posting too and like all that stuff?
Yeah. Because I'm taking 6 classes a semester. So like,
oh my God, that's so many.
I'm reading like 1 or 2 books a month. And I'm just like, I think that's the only thing that I can fit in because there's no way. There's no way.
I've been really struggling for a long time to be able to post regularly. So I was like, because like my only free time is when it's like nighttime and everyone in my house is sleeping and I don't want to wake them. Or like during the day, but like only like 5 minutes, so I don't have time to film.
Yeah.
And so it's just hard to put videos out. So I made a blog.
Oh, you did?
Like a written one very recently. And it's going to be about books and dogs just for like while I'm in school so I can put stuff out while still like being part of the book community. And then during the summers and breaks, I can like film stuff.
That's a good idea.
It's a fun time. Taz, come back. Come here. Come here. Who knew what all the hoops were that Rhiannon had to go through?
I know. It's like I have so much more respect now.
I'm like, oh, geez. I was like, oh, I know how to set it up. I did not know how to set it up. Oh, my God.
We tried.
Like a half hour. Taz, you're not going to find anything on the carpet because I vacuumed today. I tried to be an adult.
Adulting is always fun.
I just want him to snuggle with me. All right. So, I don't know. Should we start chatting?
I mean, we can. I don't.
We gained a person. Hello, person.
Oh, hello.
Who's the person?
Say
hi in the chat.
You know what? I think I know who it is without them ever saying anything yet.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm going to hold off judgment because if it's not the person I'm thinking of, which might be awkward.
What if it's us and only us?
You know what? That sounds like it should be like the name of a song.
Well, it is. It's from Dear Evan Hansen. Yeah. And like all the chapter headings It's like, what if? And then the next one's like, it's us and only us.
You know what? I've only listened to like one or two Evan Hansen songs, dear Evan Hansen songs. I'm a huge sucker for. Oh, speaking of sucker for Hamilton, I was kind of offended in the book when Ben was like, "What? Like, what you mean? What is what? What you mean? Mm-mm. We about
Hi,
to listen to the whole
Sophia.
track."
I know. My roommate's in the chat, and she loves Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen as well.
What's up, Sophia?
Sophia, you're amazing for coming on when you should be doing homework.
That's all of us.
She left to be doing homework. She's not in the house. If you come back to the house, you can join our chat, Sophia.
Right.
Hello.
All right. So you want to just like kick this off?
Let's kick it off. Let's do it.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. So
do you start?
Okay. We do stand musicals, Sophia. Okay, so this month for January, which it's now February, but we're going to ignore that small detail and say it's our January live show. We read What If It's Us by Becky Apatali and Adam Silvera. And I actually read this when it first came out because we saw them when they were touring. And they're super cool people. And I read it right away, kind of like before the new year. So it's been a little while since I read it, but I rated it 5 out of 5 stars because I thought it was the cutest thing ever, and I love their relationship, and it just kind of broke my heart, and it was just like the cutest rom-com in the world. So 5 out of 5 from me. What about you?
I actually gave this like a 4.5 out of 5. It was going to be a 5, but the only thing was at the beginning of the book, I felt like I could not distinguish between Arthur and Ben. Like, even though the beginning of the chapters were like, this is Arthur, this is Ben, like the way that they thought was very similar, and the style that it was written in seemed like it was very similar. So I'm just like, these characters aren't distinguishing themselves yet. And it wasn't until we got maybe like 60, 80 pages in that I started, okay, this one's Arthur, this one's Ben. So it was complicated, and I was like,
Yeah, I wonder, because since I saw them when they were touring, Becky and Adam were talking a lot about the character development and all that. So I feel like I had a pretty strong sense for each of the characters before I went in. So I wonder if that's why, like, I didn't have that problem versus you, who like didn't have that because you didn't see them when they were on their tour and didn't see the same talks.
Yeah. Did they each write a character and then they just kind of just went back and forth? Okay, I kind of figured, because like after a while, I was just like, I feel like Adam wrote Ben and Becky wrote Arthur. It was very distinct. So I thought that was like points towards them, because I could see their like different author styles within each character. And like after a while, it kind of blended. But like I said at the beginning, it was just like, I'm confused.
Yeah, and I think they helped each other with like the revision process and stuff. So I don't think it was totally separate, but definitely for the initial drafting, they switched off points of views, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Okay, but 4.5 is still really good. So obviously we recommend this book to people.
Oh, definitely.
To read.
It's so cute. I like literally like, actually, hold on before I get there. So real quick, our book for the month of February is All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Kiley. Keeley or Kylie?
I'm not sure.
I always say Kylie.
I honestly didn't realize it was a dual author until yesterday when I picked this up at the used bookstore. So I'm not sure. I knew Jason Reynolds wrote this. I just didn't realize there was another author also.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like
this book, like each author wrote a different perspective.
Oh, okay, interesting. I was like super excited about this because I've heard really good things. So when we were picking our book, I was like, yes, I'm excited. Yeah, important issue and perfect for the month of February because Black History Month, as Deja pointed out today, which I knew, I just like low-key forgot. So I forgot today, but it's perfect. So yes, join us. Oh, hello, Antonio. There's
hello.
Marks. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so join us for February. Read All American Boys. We will send out the live show on the Twitter, so make sure you're following our Hot Mess Book Club Twitter. And just a short note, today we're keeping our live show a little bit shorter than we usually do because Morgan had an emergency and wasn't able to join us. So we're going to be having another live show where we talk about What If It's Us with Morgan next weekend. So you might hear us a few times if you join later. Yeah.
So
Is that all we had to say? All the updates?
I mean, I kind of wanted to like real quick just be like, oh, what was like my favorite scene, least favorite scene?
Yeah. I meant for like the updates of like what's going on. We have a TVD live show for All American Boys and a live show next Sunday at the same time, actually at 4 Pacific time, 6 Central Standard Time. It'll actually be at 4 my time on the dot. Yeah. And we'll talk about What If It's Us again.
Yes. With all three of
them. Yes. So what was your favorite moment of What If It's Us?
Well, do you want to do favorite or least favorite first?
It depends if we want to end happy or sad.
I kind of want to end happy.
Okay, let's start with least favorite.
The mother effing train scene, like the scene where they were on the subway. Oh my God. I wanted to reach through the book and like slap the mess out of that father and just grab his son and just give him a hug and be like, it's okay. I was so upset. I've been holding this in this entire time, waiting to talk about it on the live show. Oh my God. I was pissed. I had to take a break from reading, put the book down, and then come back. I was upset.
Yeah, definitely upsetting moment of the book. Definitely emotional turmoil moment of the book. Yeah.
That was so horrible. He was just like, I don't want to see that. Then you can look away. It's that simple.
And the worst part is like things like that happen all the time too. And it's like, why do you feel like you have the right to say that to another person? Like,
exactly.
Why?
And I felt so bad for Arthur because like Ben was like, I'm getting ready to like, throw some hands, but Arthur was like, no, this is not a good situation that I want to be in. And then he started crying. I cried a little bit.
Because he never like had been in a situation like that before.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was definitely, I think, in terms of like representation of things that different like non-heterosexual couples or non-male female couples experience in public, it's a really good representation of like something that seems small that like really isn't and is really not okay. And I feel like, I don't know, Arthur and Ben's reactions really showed like the variation of reactions that can happen in a moment like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Least favorite scene?
Okay, well, obviously, like that one in terms of like, I thought it was like really well done. So even though it caused me probably like a lot of emotional turmoil and like stress, I thought it was like a really well done scene. I think like to pick another one, I would say the scene when is it Ben who has the ex? Yeah, it's been a while since I read this. Ben was with his ex at the school and Arthur goes to see him. And then everything falls apart.
Honestly, Hudson got on my nerves in this book because I'm just like, well, him and kind of Harriet, like at the for a good portion of the book, like they both were like getting on my nerves. Cause I'm just like, if you're my best friend, regardless if I break up with another friend, you should still be my best friend because that's how friends work. We knew each other before he even came into the picture, but now you're hanging out with him and like being kind of, on the sneak, very nasty. And I'm not gonna lie, that hurt me because I was like, I have a friend who did that. She got together with somebody and then they broke up. We were still friends, but it was a whole situation. But anyways, I was very upset with him. Hudson, I think, was acting like a baby.
Yeah. And just like, I don't know, I really wanted Ben to like communicate more because I knew what was going to happen. Because you're like, he's going to find out, and it's not going to go over well. And it's like just that communication. It's like if you just said something, just like say it. Just say that you're in class with your ex. And then he knows. and then it's not weird if he sees you guys talking after school or whatever. And
Yeah.
So just to go on like another extreme of just like the romance side, that was like, no, your stupidity.
And on pet peeve is somebody withholds information. They're just like, I don't see the point. And then later on in the story, it like blows up in their face. And I'm just like, you could have said something, anything, at any point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Now look.
Hi, Kat. One of my housemates walked in. But yeah, I'm on a live stream, just FYI. You can say hi if you want. But yeah, so that part was very upsetting to me as well. Those were probably like the top two least favorite parts for me. Was yours and mine. And
okay, so favorite part.
Okay, favorite part. Oh shoot, wait, you go first. Do I have a favorite part? I don't know.
I have a couple. It's not necessarily a part, but it was more of like an aspect of the book. Mm-hmm. Is the fact that like even though like we were following Arthur and Ben, like all the side characters were great. Mm-hmm. Right? Like true. Juliet, Namrata, Dylan, Jesse, Ethan, all of them, all like the side characters I thought were like really fleshed out, because sometimes you get a book where like the side characters are fleshed out but the main character is not, or the main character is super fleshed out and the side characters aren't. All across the board, all the characters were, even if I didn't like them, they were really well made characters and very diverse at that.
Sophia, my roommate, in the comments is saying birthday party with 2 hearts, which was definitely one of the best moments.
And sure. He kept the picture and he framed it. I was like, it was so cute. I'm sorry. It was so fluffy.
I know that it was adorable. And I love how like Arthur's work friends were like, we're not just gonna let you be alone on your birthday. like they're just so cute. So adorable.
Dylan's the best wingman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I don't know, I really liked kind of I don't know, the whole beginning. And like this is so broad, but I just really liked like how they met, and I thought it was so funny that like I just thought it was so cute. Like they met in the post office, and like everything that happened, like with the flash mob and like everything, and just from Arthur's point of view when they were talking at the talk a lot. Taz, get off the stairs, babe. Hey, Taz. Sorry. When they were like talking at the talk, they were just talking about how he sees everything as a musical, and for Arthur, I just felt so happy for him in that moment. Mm-hmm. So I just liked the beginning a lot, and I also really loved the birthday party. Sophia kind of stole one of my favorite moments. That part was really cute, and their date.
Oh God, like which one? All the first dates.
All the first dates. No, but like, I don't know. Yeah, all of them. Taz, get away from the door, babe. Let Cat outside.
Like the phone call when they first like got back together, like that was so cute because he was just like, hold on, how do I know this is not somebody like trolling me? He was like, let me test him, and then they called each other. I don't know why, but that whole conversation was so nice, and it made my heart kind of like lift up in happiness. Yeah, and I squealed a little bit, so it was good.
I also definitely laughed out loud at the part when they were at dinner and they thought they saw the actor.
Oh, Ansel Elgort.
Thought they saw Ansel Elgort. I was like, oh my God. And that whole scene, that might actually be my favorite moment because I physically laughed.
He's like, my name's Jake. I was like, ooh.
And they were like trying to be all romantic at the fancy dinner, and they're like, this is neither of us. What are we doing?
Oh my God.
So that part also, that might have been one of my favorites.
Really? But overall, this is like a really good book. I enjoyed it. I would read it again.
I would definitely read it again. I think like for fans of Adam Silvera, it's nice to see something a little bit happier.
Yes.
Although there are definitely a lot of emotional turmoil points and aspects and scenes where your heart just breaks.
Yeah. But it's not like More Happy Than Not where you're like in tears.
Right. It's not like that where like they both actually wait, lol, I haven't read They Both Die at the end. I assume I'm gonna cry.
Neither.
I was talking about History Is All You Left Me, was the one I meant to say. Also in tears quite often in that book. And then I think for fans of Becky Albertalli, it's a very similar style to the rom-coms that she usually writes.
But it's a little more mature.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like in like a lot of her work, like it's super light, it's fluffy, it deals with a lot of surface level things. But when it comes to Adam Silvera, you get into like the meat and the grittiness of it. And I was kind of worried about going into this book because those are two very different styles of storytelling, but it blended out really well. It kind of made Becky's work more angsty, and it mellowed out Adam's work, and it created this very beautiful product.
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was really cute and very well done. I don't know. Oh, and I also just really enjoyed how I don't know. Was it Ben who's Puerto Rican? And they brought in they brought in like the Puerto Rican influence. And I don't know. I'm like part Puerto Rican, so when they were describing the food, I was like, oh, I can relate. It tastes so good. And yeah, that was really cute. They did a good job. We'll talk about it more in a week.
We will. This is kind of just like a taste.
This is a taste of what we liked, what we didn't like, but was still done well. Yeah. I want to talk about the ending next week.
Oh,
I want to wait for Morgan. I want to wait for Morgan to talk about it so we can get everyone's input.
Okay, but
unless you want to talk, we could give a taste of it now. I don't know
because I feel like if we do, that'll basically be like the whole discussion. So
this is true. Should we save it?
We should save it.
Okay.
You gotta tune in next time to figure out how we feel about it.
I I recorded myself reacting to the ending because I was gonna vlog my reactions, and then I realized I didn't vlog that much while I was reading it, so I didn't have enough for a video. So now I just have a video recording of me reacting to the end.
You should post it.
I could just post it with no caption. For spoilers, what if it does?
Just be like, why?
Just be like, yep, that's me. But yeah. All right.
Okay.
We good? Thanks everyone for tuning in. Sorry it took us so long to figure out how to get here. But this is the 20 minutes we were shooting for. That's good. Remember to join us next week at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's 4 o'clock Pacific Time. I think it's like, 7-ish on the East Coast? 8-ish? I don't know. You can Google it.
We'll post it on the Twitter.
It'll be on the Twitter. Follow the Hot Mess Book Club Twitter if you are not already. Join us in February to read. We're reading All American Boys, which we're really excited about. And the live show for that will be posted on our Twitter at some point as well. Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining us, people. And thanks for chatting with me, Deja.
Always.
Okay. See you guys next week. Bye.